Armed Forces pensions are a key component in sustaining the operational effectiveness of the armed forces. They allow people to commit to their military service and operate worldwide without needing to concern themselves that their long-term financial well-being and that of their families could be compromised. The aim of this video is to introduce to you the features that underpin the Armed Forces pension schemes and how they relate specifically to the key benefits of the 2015 scheme. This video complements and will signpost you to a series of videos that have been produced by the Ministry of Defence and which provide information on the key benefits of the 2015 Armed Forces pension scheme. You can see that the videos cover a broad range of subjects. The main purpose of the Armed Forces pension schemes is to support the military's career structure, which populates the services with personnel of the correct rank, ability and experience to sustain operational effectiveness. There are 5 main features of Armed Forces pensions, and we will look at each in turn. Your Armed Forces pension is what is known as a defined benefit. This means that you can calculate exactly what you are going to receive, when you are going to receive it, and by making reasonable assumptions on your career progression, you can plan your financial future. To help you plan, you can obtain a pension forecast free of charge once every 12 months from Veterans UK. This provides information on how much you will receive in terms of early departure payments and pension. To apply for a forecast, you need to submit an AFPS Form 12, which you can find on the gov.uk website. The completed form needs to be sent to Veterans UK in the post. You can also use the MOD online pension calculator to calculate your early departure payments and pension benefits based on when you plan to leave the armed forces and the rank that you think you will be. Providing you input accurate information into the calculator, it will provide a good assessment of your EDP and pension benefits. Next, your Armed Forces pension is government assured. It is a demonstration of the nation's commitment to the Armed Forces Covenant and is underpinned by legislation. Because your Armed Forces pension is assured, it is not subject to fluctuations in the stock market or pension funds. This means that you can make financial plans for your future with the reassurance that your Armed Forces pension is secure. The Armed Forces recognise that the military family extends beyond the service person. So, the Armed Forces pension scheme provides dependents with appropriate benefits in the event of a service person's death. It also provides ill health retirement benefits to service personnel if they suffer a serious illness or injury and are medically discharged. Under AFPS 15, should a service person die whilst in service, their nominee, spouse, civil partner or eligible partner will receive a tax-free lump sum of 4 times their final pensionable earnings. In addition, they will receive an immediate pension for life. If you leave the armed forces early because you are assessed as medically unfit for further military service, you may be awarded ill health benefits to ease your transition into civilian life and to compensate you for the loss of your military career. Further information regarding ill health retirement benefits can be found in the MOD's AFPS 15 video series. When you leave the services, the Armed Forces Pension Scheme can support your transition to civilian life through the provision of early departure payments, that's EDP. This comprises a tax-free lump sum and a monthly income and is paid immediately on leaving. It will provide you with a financial platform for your second career. You can learn more about this in the MOD video titled AFPS 15 EDP. If you have not reached the point at which you become eligible to receive an EDP, you may instead be entitled to a resettlement grant. This is a tax-free lump sum which can help you financially during your transition to civilian life. You can find out more about resettlement grants in the MOD video series. Finally, your Armed Forces pension is non-contributory. This means that you don't contribute to it financially from your salary, but you do contribute through your selfless commitment to service, and your pension benefits are taken into account when your overall remuneration is determined, including pay recommendations and awards. You can also increase the value of your 15 scheme pension and early departure payment by making voluntary contributions. Together, these 5 features form the foundation of the Armed Forces Pension Scheme. If you would like to learn more about the key benefits of AFPS 15, please take a look at the MOD video series or head over to the Veterans UK and Forces Pension Society websites.